Great to have you with us from Joe IA Stadium in Ruston, Louisiana. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport. A rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. It's the Southern Miss Golden Eagles and the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe working the sidelines. We'll check in with her shortly. Louisiana Tech will kick it off and we'll be underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Golden Eagles offense will take the field first. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling. The temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, David, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
Jet sweep to the receiver. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. And the Golden Eagles come to the line in the hurry-up. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning Turkey Bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollack off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollack cut blocked. Maybe even double-team high-low, chop block on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. But that's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
He gets a block. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. The Bulldogs offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. We'll keep a close eye on the play calling and just how diligent they are in getting the tight end involved, Jesse. It just didn't work last week.
Yeah, there's no question that this coaching staff, they know the offense basically goes as their big tight end goes. And that's why they lost their last game out. They didn't get him going. And that was a huge problem. So, David, big priority, number 1 for this offense in this one, get him as many touches, as many ways as you can.
Yeah, feed the big fella, the big target, the chain mover, the red zone area, but just, you don't have to be as accurate. I think that's the thing that's nice. When you're throwing to a big tight end over the middle of the field, like, he'll catch it and still get hit. It's not that big of a deal, so we got to use the big fella.
Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Quarterback making checks. Finding an escape. There's a crease. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Louisiana Tech back to the line with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wideout. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8. All right, guys, let's chat about Louisiana Tech. The biggest problem for schools at this level is getting enough big bodies, particularly on the offensive line, and getting a 3-star guy like this can really help them at this level, Jesse.
Yeah, and when you get guys like that on your offense...
Breaks into the open. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Bulldogs pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Running the red zone, it's Booth. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Looking for a man, it's Baker. Under fire! Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
He's brought down right at the 13-yard line. Still a ways to go to make it to the line to gain. Let's see what they do on fourth. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. Never a doubt. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. The Golden Eagles want to pick up the tempo. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged out of the air. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
He'll get rid of it. Wide open downfield. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. Linebacker shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Got it. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. The play-action fake. Takes the easy one to the back. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Hampton. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
Hey, man, that's a frustrating end to that play. And I say that, man, because you need to give me everything you have. Like, I can't run out of bounds. I got a chance to maybe get the first down, lower my shoulder, be physical. My team needs a couple more yards to get the first down. And dude chose to run out of bounds.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And here comes the field goal unit. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And guys, after that field goal, brand new ball game, all tied up.
And coaches sometimes can get hesitant, right? With a long field goal, 40-plus yards into the wind, sometimes you'll see them go for it or punt the football. They believe in their kicker. How about that? Drives it through the wind, 3 points on the board.
Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns.
Oh, he's got some space. They finally get to him. And what a play there to pick up the first down. He's now piled up 68 yards on the ground so far in this one, and he is closing in on that 1,000-yard mark.
Here we go. Ready. Let's go.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the quarterback couldn't withstand the heat, and he will go down as we've played 1 quarter. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. And the Bulldogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Running inside, it's Brooks. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's third down from the 45. Looking downfield, it's Baker. Throws to the wideout. And that third down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. Third down, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Not a lot of room to field this one. And the returner goes down. Southern Mississippi will start this drive. The offense looks ready to go. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out, and the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
That's one of the reasons I love this linebacker, man. He can rush the passer. He does a great job timing his blitz, and with that speed, he's able to get home quickly.
They'll move the wide receiver. Reads it, fires complete. Turning it on. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. From the gun on third down. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. And the Golden Eagles moving quickly to the line.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Scanning the field is Hampton. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots. You read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
From the gun, running back on the move. Brought down at the 33-yard line as this defense gets a third down stop. Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. He's already made one field goal, but this one is going to need a big leg. A 50-yard attempt coming. That is no good. And here in the second quarter, missed field goal leaves us tied, guys.
And that hurts, missing that field goal, especially when you're going up against a defense like this. One of the best in the entire country. You have got to be able to come away with points when you have opportunities.
Looking for space, it's Brooks. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle. It's Finley. And he won't quite get there. But boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
Dropping back, it's Baker. Bringing the heat, and they got him.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their It's a fumble! Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. And the officials will stop play as they check on the injured Golden Eagle. This offense has it with really good field position. They'll go to the ground. There he goes! He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. They say success rate can be picking up about 4 or so on first down, 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Powers forward, but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. The give to the single back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. So the officials spy that face mask penalty, and the offense gets a first down. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty.
Here we go. Ready? 129, 129. Ready, go.
On the run, it's Brooks. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Looking for a man. It's Baker. Oh, they're after him. Got it. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, the power run here. And he charges across the line. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Bringing it back. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. The Golden Eagles will try to get things moving on offense. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. They turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute, and you've got to lock in.
Gets rid of it. It's complete to the right. Makes the tackle at the 32, but they were backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15.
Could that be the play that finally wakes them up? Just not a lot of good going on offensively here in this first half. They've only got 3 points to show for their efforts. They haven't been throwing it a lot, but they took a shot there. They got a chunk play. Now they're in a position. They need to score a touchdown here before the half is over.
Hines is back in the middle. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming. Back to pass, it's Hampton. Plucks it out of the air. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. They'll try to get the first through the air. Looking left. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. The Golden Eagles will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line.
Ready, go!
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. So now it's second and long. Looking for space, it's Brooks. Finding some room. Big play, takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. You count up those explosive plays in a game and you put a little extra star by the big run.
Yeah, this running back is a weapon, boy. He is so good in space. He's got shiftiness. He can make guys miss it. If this guy gets into the second level, watch out. He can hit a home run.
Looking downfield on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Booth. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it.
This offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers at all the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can key on here if you're on defense to try and slow them down.
Here's the pressure. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
That is just great total defense on that play. First off, you get pressure, you get to hit the quarterback, but two, you've got the intended target double covered. There was no way the offense was coming up with a completion on that play.
Looking to throw, it's Baker. Gets it to him on the screen. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. He's going to look for a man on third and short. He can haul it in. Incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country. And the Golden Eagles will line up to kick off and start the second half. And he'll bring it back. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. As we start the second half, Holly, what adjustments do these teams want to make?
Louisiana Tech's head coach told me at the half, one of the things he pointed out to his team is the rivalry has to mean more to them here in the second half. They've gotten out to a great start at home. They're able to ride the momentum of this crowd, but as you know, everything gets more heated, more intense in these big rivalry moments, and they want to meet the moment. I'll keep you posted on what that energy feels like down here on the field. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. New set of downs after the completion. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Brooks. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Here comes the offense on second down. Back to throw, it's Baker. He's got an open man. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
And that's a nice job by this offense. They got to find a way to continue to string good plays together. They've had a few, but they haven't put 3, 4, 5, 6 together, putting a drive like this together. Now, let's go pay this thing off and punch it in the end zone.
They make the stop after a pickup of 3, balls at the 18.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Fires to the wideout. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
Check.
Motion from the wide receiver. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's got it on the run. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
Defenses are put in such a tough spot when offenses get in third and short because the whole playbook is open and they go with the pass. I love it. They sneak the pass in there. Nice success. Great job by the quarterback getting rid of the football, getting the first down, now set up first and goal.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Got stopped on first down. They'll try it again from the 2. On second and goal, he carries again. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on third here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go. I got to be physical.
So they've got the lead. They can make it a 2-score game with a chip shot field goal, but instead, the offense. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Bulldog!
And the head coach is going to keep going for it on fourth down because his offense responds like that. Your coach gives you the ultimate vote of confidence. Down on the goal line, we're going for it. I believe in you guys to execute and get us in the end zone, and they pay it off. Phenomenal job up front by the offensive line. You love to see a team respond to their coach's confidence.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Bunch formation for these receivers. From the shotgun, the inside give. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Pulls it in. It's Dalton. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Golden Eagles want to move quickly. On the ground, going for the first down with the give to the tight end. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Golden Eagles have it with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, they'll run it. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Looking to throw, it's Hampton. He's got his man, makes the grab. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Receiver going for the edge on the jet sweep. Looking for the corner and could not find it. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. And you can give all the credit to the crowd for that one. Offense, no chance, and call for the false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And the disjointed start just looks sloppy when you get a false start. It's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Makes the grab. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
No gain on the play. They tried to run for it, and that defense was ready. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. He'll need to strike this one cleanly from 48 yards out. No good. Guys, the missed field goal and nothing changes. Still a 14-point game.
And those sting for this team. I tell you what, when you drive the field against a really, really good defense and you have an opportunity to get points, you got to capitalize on them now. And that one will sting a little bit because I thought the offense did a good job moving the ball down the field.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And how about the big fella right in the middle of this 3-4 defense getting the pass rush? He just anchors down and just pushes the interior of this offensive line right back into the lap of the quarterback.
Both of these teams still on the outside looking in at the top 25, but here are the rankings as we are winding our way toward the end of the season. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Looking to throw, it's Baker. Makes the catch, it's Wilkerson. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Wide receiver comes in motion. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. Louisiana Tech will have to punt.
Number 29 on to kick it away.
He'll take it on the return. He's got great speed. Looking for running room. He'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. Holly, what update do you have for us?
Here on the away team sideline, I can see a lot happening with their running back. He has turned it over here in this game, and they are down. They need him to be a little bit better with their ball security. I have seen some coaches go over there, have him put the football in, kind of try to knock it out, get him back to a confident state of mind. He's out there right now. We'll see if they can...
Gonna take a shot. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it. But you got to give the defense credit. They watched the film. They've been mixing up their looks defensively, trying to confuse this quarterback. And again, on that last deep shot, it falls incomplete.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum. And
it's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Stopped at the 46-yard line and just making a play and turning in the interception.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception, almost putting the nail in the coffin.
Dropping back, it's Baker. The quick ball is loose. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Touchdown, Southern Miss. This defense making a big play and putting end zone.
Man, great job by the defense. The ball's thrown, the ball's completed, swarming to the football, knock it out, and then guess what? Be there to scoop it up, run it back to the end zone. Huge play by this defense.
This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. The Bulldogs in a good spot here with second and short.
692, let me check. Down, ready. Let's go.
Looking to fire. Catch in the middle, it's Wilkerson. And he should have enough for a Louisiana Tech first down.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Wide receiver going in motion. To the air on first down. Got his man on the right. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. And the Bulldogs come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Just keep slinging it. It's complete to the left. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Louisiana Tech is really moving the football. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Unloads to the right. And the defense making a play and getting a hand on that pass.
Yeah, and those in-breaking routes with a quarterback and a receiver have to be really dialed in, really trustworthy because you're throwing to the middle of the field with so many hands. Nice job by the defense breaking on the football and taking that in away.
Trying to make magic with his feet. Slides to the ground. He got away and picked up the first down on a second and long. Louisiana Tech back to the line with a fresh set of downs. Trying to run, it's Booth. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6.
Everything going the offense's way. They're trying to ice this game late. They've got a really nice lead, so you just want to run the ball, high percentage throws, and keep the chains moving, and they're doing that. This has been a beautiful drive to watch. Offense continues to stay in a nice rhythm here late.
Looking to the end zone. Touchdown Bulldogs! Fitted in the window for the score. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. Coming out with it, it's Briggs. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. To throw, it's Hampton. Hauls it in. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
I know a lot of people don't like prevent yourself from winning, but when I'm up by 3 scores in the fourth quarter.
Lets it fly. Got it down the field. Took it all the way inside their territory, down to the 40-yard line, and that's where they'll set up shop.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the middle. Makes a connection. They get him stopped, but the big... has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Pocket breaking down. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. The Golden Eagles headed quickly to the line.
Man, that is a big negative play for this defense, putting them in reverse, getting the quarterback on the ground, and they better get ready again. Look at this offense. They're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
Finds his man. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. That last completion was not exactly what they had in mind. Going backwards, they'll try to convert on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Had to get rid of it quickly. And they fail to hook up on third down.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready.
All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on fourth down. I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. On fourth down, looking for the completion. To the end zone, and it's picked off. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. The Bulldogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Might have a chance. The 50. He's inside the 40. Big play on that one as he works his way all the way to the 28-yard line. This offense capable of exploding at any moment. Now they're set up inside the 30 with a 1st and 10. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Back to pass, it's Baker. Complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. He can be dangerous with the ball in his hands, with no room to return that pick, and they'll go on offense from the 21.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Here's a throw downfield late, and it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. He wants a big play here late. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. And the Golden Eagles racing to the line in the hurry-up. It's a lost cause, but they keep fighting. He's taking a deep shot. Last pass falls incomplete, and that's going to do it.
No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival. You're able to put forth a